Hey pack leaders, this is here from Friends protecting families by protecting back, and I want to show you guys an update where you can retune your bots just with a click here. So I'm gonna show you the developer version, so yours will look a little more simplified. I've loaded all the bots, and there's an action here where initially you tune, it'll kind of step through all the initial guesses, takes a little longer, and then you have a bot running, okay, and then you say, hey, you know what? The bot's running cool, but maybe I want to retune it. This is just an example. I know it's really high. And I was like, oh, I would keep this setting, okay. But let's say, it started turning negative, or it's just not, it's a negative P&L, and you say, hey, I want to retune it. So even though if this is, let's say it's running, I'm going to start it. Just say it's running on a simulated account here, and you say, hey, I want to go ahead and retune this. Just go ahead and click that action, go down, hit the retune, and it'll then create a bot called retuning test. So go over here. Now it's gonna basically copy the working setting that it has right now, and it's gonna go ahead and just kind of massage that real quick and kind of give it, refresh the settings for the next whatever the backtest period is. So this is for 2 days. If it's for 6 days, you might want to modify that. You just have to type it in for now. Okay. I might have a little shortcut later just to kind of say, hey, I want 6 days, and it'll auto calculate the backtest period. But I'll work on that later. Right, so once this is done, it'll go ahead and copy the best settings back into the working or for test for not for test but for trading bot. It'll deactivate, update, and then reactivate and continue to trade. Okay, so you probably want to do this like maybe once a day kind of thing. It'll just kind of auto refresh it, kind of give it a good oomph. Later on, I'm going to be using this function on a list of bots. So let's say you want to kind of keep these all tuned 24/7. You'll be able to add this to a separate list, and then it will continually cycle through it and check it every hour. If there's if it got liquidated, it will kind of restart and relaunch it from scratch. Or basically, will clone and relaunch and just kind of get yourself back in the game, kind of thing. If it starts to maybe beat a negative ROI after a day, it'll retune. And you can probably set those settings. I'll figure out what those settings are and kind of set those up. Or you could just check it to say, hey, I want to retune every hour. Just keep it forward tested as I learned from the past hour and made some modifications or whatever. Keep the settings up to date dynamically in a sense. So there is no best mad headers profitable setting. It's always going to be changing as it's trading time, because it's constantly being updated, practice and updated, practice and updated every hour to kind of keep those settings up to tune on the hour kind of thing. I don't know if that's overkill. I don't know. Well, we're gonna test it. So far manually I've been doing every 24 hours. That seems to be okay for now. Who knows? Will it be better if we tune it more frequently? I don't know. So those are some of those things that we're going to be playing around with, but those functionalities are there. So I'm going to go ahead and push this update out now for those who are currently subscribers to, or even taking advantage of the offer of the lifetime license. You'll be able to get access to that and just kind of quickly say, hey, I want to retune it. Boom, done. And then walk off, do your thing. Okay? That way you don't have to like create it on your own, tune it, and then copy those settings back over. Okay? It's all taken care of. Okay? Thanks, guys. I'm really excited about this release, and I'll talk to you then.